Say you to add this number. Suppose then someone say to you to add this number to plus this number. In according to mathematics rule, we will add like this: 5, 2 and 2 4, 1 and 1 2, 0.3 and 2 5. Students, you will get when you add this number 5.245, but this is wrong. This is wrong. Practically, this is not possible to measure like this. Suppose that you are you are adding two length. You suppose that you are adding two distance. First distance 2.12 and second distance is 3.125. According to mathematics rule, this is right. But in practical life, in physics, this is not possible to find like this number, to find the addition of like this number. This is wrong according to the rules of physics. Actually, practically, we can't find the distance up to decimal 5.245. This is not so precise. So, students, this is wrong. So, first of all, what is the right answer? First of all, we have to understand about significant figures. There are also significant figures, and first of all, I will write the definition of significant figures. Okay, students, this is the definition of significant figures. These are normally those units, those are digits in a measured quantity about which we have confidence in our measurement. Confidence in our measurement. Confidence means we are very sure about these units. This is correct. Suppose that you are measuring you are measuring any length, and the length you got 3.45 centimeter. 3.42 centimeter. Suppose that you are measuring any length in your notebook and you found 3.42 centimeter. So students, remember that 3.4, about 3.4 you are confirmed. 3 centimeter and 0.4 you are confirmed. But what about 2? About 2 you are not so confirmed. It may be 3, it may be 1. Suppose that length is between 2 and 3. Suppose that you are measuring this length, and here is 0 and 1, 2, 3, and here is 4 point, here is 2, and suppose that 2 is here and here is 1. But in measurement, you can take 2 and you can also take 3. Suppose that actual length is between 2 and 3. Actual length is between 3.42. Suppose that actual length is 3.4 25 means it is between 2 and 3. Here you can write 3 and you can also write 2, but accurate you don't know. So students, in any number, in any measurement, you have two types of quantity. In any measurement, you have two types of digits. First digits is reliable digits. 3.4, this is reliable digits. And 2 is uncertain digit. Uncertain means we are not sure about this. This may be 3 and this may be 1, but we are taking 2. This is the uncertain digit. This is the students uncertain digit. So these are normally those digits in a measured quantity about which we have confidence in our measurement plus one additional uncertain digit. So here you can see that two digits are reliable digits. Reliable means we are very confident about these digits. We are very confident about these two units. Okay, these are correct. But two, we are not sure about two. 2 maybe here maybe 1, here maybe 3, here maybe 2.5, anything, but we are taking 2. This is uncertain digit. So students, any significant figure, it is the combination of two types of figure. Any significant figure, it is the combination of two types of figure. And first combination, first digits types are reliable digits, and second is uncertain digit. So this is the students significant figure. And whenever I ask you what are total significant figure in this number 3.42, so there are total 3 significant figures. There are total 3 significant figures. Okay students, there are some rules. There are some rules to find significant figure in any number. So students, we will study now rule number first. Okay students, first rule, rules for determining the significant figures. First rule is all non-zero digits are significant number. All non-zero digits. Suppose that you have any example like this 53.37. Here no, how many digits are non-zero? Here we can see we can say that 5337. There are 4 non-zero digits. There are 4 non-zero digits. So students, how many significant figures are there? 4. So students, always remember, in any number, in any measurement, in any measured quantity, all non-zero digits must be significant number. Must be significant number. Suppose that if you have any number like this one, 1.36. So how many significant figures in this number? So here we will say 1, 3 and 6. So there are 3 significant numbers. There are 3 significant numbers. Okay students, now we will study about rule number 2. Okay students, this is the next rule number 2. All zeros between two non-zero digits. All zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. For example, suppose that you have any number 100.05 and I am asking you how many significant numbers in this given number. So students, you will say, you can see that these are zeros 1, 2, 3, but these zeros are between two non-zeros numbers. Okay, so how many significant numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So students, significant number is 5. Significant number will be 5. So students, always remember this rule. If any zero you found between two non-zero numbers, then that zero also will be counted as significant figure. Then that zero also will be a significant figure if you found that zero between two non-zero numbers. Two non-zero numbers. Suppose that you have 1200.0001. So students, here you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, and these 5 zeros are between 2 and 1, between two non-zero digits. So students, these are also significant numbers. So total significant numbers in this number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So students, significant number is 8. Okay students, now we will study about rule number 3rd. Okay students, this is the next rule. All zeros to right of a non-zero digit are also significant numbers. All zeros which comes right side, all zeros which comes right side of a non-zero digit are also significant figures. Suppose that any measurement is like this 5400, and I am asking you how many significant figures are there. So students, you will tell 1, 2, 3, 4. So students, significant figures are 4. Second example, like 5.400. How many significant figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again the significant figure is 4. So students, always remember this rule. If any zero found to the right side of any non-zero number, then that zero also will be a significant figure. Okay students, next rule, rule number 5. Okay students, this is the rule number 4. All zeros to right of a decimal point. All zeros to right of a decimal point but to left of a non-zero digit are not significant. For example, suppose that you have a number 0.0160, and I am asking you how many total significant numbers. How many total significant numbers in this given number? So students, you will tell that all zeros to right of a decimal point. Right of a decimal point. This is the decimal point, and the right side there is a 0. But to left of a non-zero. Left of a non-zero number. So student, this is not a significant figure. This 0, it is also not a significant number. Always remember this students. These two zeros are not as significant numbers, both. So students, in this number, how many significant numbers are there? 1, 2 and 3. So students, significant numbers are 3. These two zeros, we will not count these two zeros in significant numbers. Always remember this students. These two zeros are not will be included in significant numbers. So students, there are mainly 4 rules to find significant numbers in any given number. Okay students, next topic is rounding off. Okay students, this is the rules for rounding off a measurement. Rounding off means, suppose that whenever we go to a shop and something we are purchasing, then suppose that we give to shopkeeper about 100 rupees, and total money, suppose that he is giving us suppose that 12.25 rupees. 12.25 rupees. So students, what will you do? 0.25. So we will take a rounding off and we will take 12 rupees only. He can't give us 0.25 and we can't take. So students, this is the this method is called the rounding of a measurement. Rounding off means approximate value. Rounding off means approximate value. Suppose that suppose that we purchase anything, and the cost of that thing is 10.5 rupees. Cost of that thing is 10.5 rupees. Okay, then we will give to shopkeeper 11 rupees. So this is the rounding off method. This method is called rounding off method. So students, in physics, when we when we do practicals, then we measure many quantity. We will measure many quantity, and some quantity will come in points. But in calculation, we will take approximate units, approximate digits, approximate value. So students, there are some rules. There are some rules for approximate values. Okay students. The first rule is, if the digit to be dropped, if the digit to be dropped is smaller than 5, then the preceding digit will be unchanged. Suppose that we have 12, 3, 4. Okay, and we are take rounding of 3 digits. We want to drop this digit. We want to drop this digit. So student, this 4, this is the less than 5. So when you drop out, then you will write only 123. When you drop out, then you will take only 123. This is the preceding digit and it is unchanged. If the digit to be dropped is smaller than 5, then the preceding digit will be unchanged. Suppose that we have 5.343. Okay, and we want to drop out this digit. When you drop out this digit, then you will get 3.34. This 4 will be unchanged. Why this 4 is not changed? Because 3 is less than 5. 3 is less than 5. So students, 4 that digit is will be unchanged. We will not change. Okay, this is the rule number first for rounding of a number. Now students, we will study about rule number second. Okay students, this is the rule number second. If the digit to be dropped is greater than 5, then the preceding digit will be increased by 1. So students, suppose that we have 12.27. We have any measured quantity that is equal to 12.27. And I want to drop 7. I want to drop 7. So what will we have to do? When we drop 7, rounding of 7, then we will write 7. 7 is greater than 5. And according to the rule number second, if your drop digit is greater than 5, then you will add 1. You will add 1 in preceding digit. So student, 2 plus 1, it will be equal to 3. So student, actual number after rounding out, we will take 12.3. Students, we will take 12.3. Okay students, now we will study about rule number third. Okay students, this is the rule number third. If the digit to be dropped is exact 5, then what we have to do? So students, if the digit to be dropped is 5, then the preceding digit will unchanged if it is even. If preceding digit is even, then you can remove easily 5 without any adding 1. Suppose that you have any example like this, 5.45, and you want to rounding off this number. We want to drop out this number. This number is 5. So students, when you remove this number, then you have to see preceding digit that is even or odd. If this digit is even, then this digit will never change, and this digit is suppose that odd number, then you will plus 1. 5.45. When you rounding off this number, then 5.4. We will not add 1 because this is even number. Okay students, and rule number 4, you will write self. If the digit to be dropped is 5, then the preceding digit will be increased by 1 if it is odd. Okay, that rule, this is the rule number 4, and you will write self it, and language will be same. only you will change that preceding digit will be increased by 1 if it is odd. Okay, so 5.45, suppose that example is 5.35. Suppose that we have 5.35 and we want to rounding off this last digit. When you remove 5, then we can see that 3 is an odd number. 3 is an odd number, so students, we will increase it by 1 and it will be 5.4. So students, these are 4 rules for rounding of a measurement. This is approximations. Now students, we will take some numerical example. Okay students, we have 2 questions, first and second. According to the first question, students, we have state the numbers of significant numbers. Yani students, in this question we have to tell what numbers are significant. So students, first, according to the first 2.000, so there are 4 significant numbers. 2 is also significant and these zeros are also significant numbers. So students, if you have any confusion, then you have to see the rules. Okay, second, 5100. Okay, this is the rule. If any zeros found right side of a non-zero number, if you found zeros that are right side of a non-zero number, that are also significant numbers. So students, there are 4 significant numbers. In second question, 5100, there are also 4 significant numbers. But in the third question, how many significant numbers are there? So students, this 0, this is not significant and this is not significant. So both are not significant. So significant figures are 5 and 0. So students, there are 2 significant figures. Okay students. And next, this is the example second. These students, listen to me carefully. These examples are not from NCERT book. These examples are not from NCERT book. These are examples of some other high standard guides. So students, you have to write all things in your fair notebook. You have to do all examples, all things which are written on the blackboard. You have to do that things in your fair notebook. Okay students, now we will study about question number second. Add 7.21, 12.141 and 0.0028 and express the result in proper significant. So students, I am writing here to 7.21. Downside I have 1, 2, 1, 4, 1 and the next number is 0.0028 and here is also 0. So first of all, we perform addition. Then you will add all digits, all numbers. You will add all numbers like in mathematics. So students, when you perform addition, then you will get to here 8, 2 and 1 3, 4 and 1 5, 2 and 1 3, point as it is, 7 and 2 9 and 1. According to maths rule, this is correct, but in measurement this is not correct. We have to take only significant numbers. We will take only significant numbers. So students, here you can see that this is not correct. So students, corrected sum, what is the corrected sum? So students, look at it please carefully. What are their significant numbers? In the first, there are 1, 2, 3. So students, here significant numbers are 3. Okay, what? How many significant numbers in the second number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So students, significant numbers are 5. What are the significant numbers in third? How many significant numbers in third. So students, here you are see that. Okay students, and in the last 0.0028 there are significant numbers are only 2, but in addition these numbers are not useful for us. These numbers are not useful. In addition, you have to see only that after decimal there are 2 digits, after decimal there are 3 digits, and after decimal there are 4 digits. So what is the lesser digit? Lesser digit, this is the lesser is 2. So students, your answer, in your answer you have to round it off 2 digits. You have to round it off 2 digits. Here students, you can see that 7.21 has minimum number of decimal places. So result is rounded off up to second place of the decimal point. After decimal we have 2 digits. So here is also we have 2 digits. So students, we have to remove this number. We have to round it off this number. Round it off up to. So students, we have 19.3538, and after decimal we have 2 digits, after decimal we have 3 digits, after decimal we have 4 digits. So student, least digit is 2. After decimal we have minimum 2 digits. So student, answer also will be in after decimal there will also must have only 2 digits. So students, we have to remove this digit. So students, when we remove this is the less than 3. 3 is the less than 5. Less than 5, then preceding digit will not be increased. So students, we will write the final answer 19.35, and this is rounded off. This is rounded off. And students, same rules will be applied in subtraction. Suppose that you are subtracting 6.807 minus 4.27153, 4.27153, and you are doing subtraction operation. So students, 10 minus 3, 7, 4, 5, 3, 7 minus 2, 5, and 2. So students, here we can see that after decimal there are 3 digits, and after decimal there are 5 digits. Students, minimum digit is 3. Students, minimum digit is 3. So after decimal there also will be only 3 digits. Only we want these 3 digits. We have to remove this digit. Here you can see that there is 4, and again we can say that 4 is less than 5. So student, this preceding digit will not be changed. If this is found greater than 5, then you will add in 1 in preceding digits. So the final answer will be 2.535. Okay students, thank you. Have a nice day. In next lesson we will study about multiplication and division. Thank you. Have a nice day.